Greetings, everyone. Today's video is a topic that I think Aussie fan covered, but I want to recover it because I always steal things from Aussie fan. I and give my opinions basically, or I do the basics, and I already know Aussie fan did it, but I also know this guy did it, this guy did it, like most wanted ranked. Well, Aussie fan didn't do that one. I don't think he ever did that, but. This was original 62 covered, like, what, 10 out of 10s, 9 out of 10s, you get it. But this video, idea is, stolen from Aussie Fan directly, and it's something I really want to see happen, but it just didn't happen. I mean, I wanted to happen. I wanted it to happen. Or at least it could still happen, just they could do it now, but act like it was back then. Anyways, sorry guys, I am not in my chair right here, because my cat is sitting down there. Check it out, guys. Tinker. Look at the camera. Fat booty bell. Fat booty bell. Yeah, that is you. Yeah, I know you look so fat on camera. Yeah, she's fat. She's like Garfield's fucking girlfriend, Arlene, but if she was black. No, it's the race. I'm gonna say I'm not racist, but. Anyways, yeah. So enough talking and chit chat. Let's get on to what if the Goosebumps film was made in the 90s. Now, this isn't like top 5, but we're gonna list a few things that are most likely to happen, and then I'm gonna say things I want to see. And the mood of the story plot in general, characters, yada yada. Start off with the obvious things that would have happened if this were to happen, since it was planned. The composer of the music was obviously going to be Jack Lenz. Obviously, without a doubt. He did the TV show, so they did the movie around that time. Obviously, they would have done Jack Lenz, because he is amazing, okay guys, he is awesome. And yeah, I don't see why they would change the music directors, because they have a really good one right at their disposal. Now, the next thing, the obvious person to do the movies are maybe, but more than likely, is Tim Jacobus, like for the poster. And for the, release on VHS, or if they were going to do it, they're going to do a later release in DVD when the DVDs came out. Obviously, they're going to use the Jacobus. Tim Jacobus would have done the movie poster art in general, and just the movie's art as a whole. See on TV in the latest VHS is like, oh, see this is going to be a Goosebumps film? And yeah, it would have been his promotional. He probably would have done like 4, 5 different versions. Not too many differences, but pretty similar. But yeah, I wish he actually designed a version that he thought in his mind. Maybe they already asked him. Maybe there is a version out there. Hell if we know. He never got to making the poster because we don't have a cast. We never got a cast because who would be in the movie? I mean. There's so many people that could have been in the movie. Obviously, Stein. Big surprise. But yeah, but yeah, I don't see how Jacobus could have done that. So yeah. Anyways, yeah. So obviously, Tim Jacobus would have been the designer of the poster or anything art related in the movie. Maybe he would design some fake posters if they were gonna be at a theater, like recreation of the Blob scene with the Blob. Yeah. It's something they would have done, maybe. And obviously, Jack Lenz would compose the music, which would obviously get its soundtrack later down the line. Now, another obvious thing that would happen, but more recently, is a remake. A remake, everybody. Now, I know a lot of old movies, 99% of them haven't got remakes, because there's so many of them, but think about it. There's a lot of movies that did. There is quite a few. More of the popular ones. And I see Goosebumps being one of those. So it obviously would have had a remake since probably around the time the actual, like, the Goosebumps movie that we got actually came out. So, yeah, a remake? Yeah, that's something that would have happened down the line. Or, obviously, a sequel, but, hey, that's just too far hoping, okay? Anyways, now, same things that I'd love to see. Now, we obviously know that the movie was going to have a smaller budget than the Goosebumps movie. Like, the one we got. So, it was going to have probably around, not 5 million, that's too little. Not 30 million, that's too much. About $20 million budget. They would get okay actors. They would get the best that they could. They would get at least some of the best that they could get. Caught it, smashed it. Anyways, yeah, they would have definitely done that, and their budget would obviously be like 20, 25 mil, something between that, and they would have obviously gotten the best actors. But then again, it comes down to what the Goosebumps film is actually going to be about and what budget they needed. Well, who would write the script? Well, I don't really know. R.L. Stine, okay, guys. I think we all know when we think of who's gonna write the script for a Goosebumps movie. Who's the creator of the Goosebumps books? Stine. He would obviously wrote in the script. Now, he might have not. He might not actually write the script. That's just it's a 50-50, honestly. They could be like, hey, Stine, you want to write your own script? If we don't like it, we'll take other people, we'll get them to write us a script and give us a summary. Their script, yeah. But Stine, we will, if we don't like them, we'll take yours. So, yeah. Obviously, Stine would have been at least up there for writing the script for the movie. Script, everything, like the details, and he would have been the one to pick the monsters. Sorry, guys, a low battery warning. Anyways, who would be the one? Who would be the monsters? Now this is going to my hopes, but a little bit of Stine's obvious choices. So obvious, the most obvious ones, 100% gonna happen ones. Slappy, because he was one of the mascots. Cuddles, because he was one of the mascots. The Horrors, he was one of the mascots. They were one of the mascots. Anyways, Ghouls, because zombies are gonna be pretty easy to pull off, so obviously he said, let's get bring some ghouls, man. I have a few zombie books. We have Zombie School. Zombie. That graveyard ghouls coming up, you know. Yeah, he would obviously done zombies, cause probably Zombie School. Let's see what else we got over there. I'm looking, guys. Haunted Mask, definitely. Lawn Gnomes. I'm looking, and there's so many obvious choices. Prince Carew. Maybe the Phantom, but I'm not gonna say that one because that's kind of a stretch. The Mud Monsters, positively. And not the Abominable Snowman. He wasn't even popular. He was a mascot, but he wasn't, like, overly popular. Praying Mantis from Shocker and Shock Street. You know, the guy on the cover. And there's probably 1,000 more I could think of, but those are just the basic ones that you could expect. And maybe Curly, but he was mostly mascot. He wasn't actually in any books, so we don't know what he actually sounds like, how he acts, his mood, his tone. We don't even know his personality. He's just Curly. I mean, we know a little bit that he's radical. He's the master of ceremonies. He's awesome. He's old. He's creepy. He's curly. Anyways, yeah. So those are the basics. But obviously you know who I'd like to see in the movie. Mr. Wood. Curly, obviously. The Shrunken Head, Egg Monsters. We can go on all day with my list of who I want to see. Especially Beachneese. That would be awesome. That could actually one. That could actually be one. And the Executioner, but shut up about that. Now, let's go on to the final thing. Now, this is definitely not the most important thing. Well, let's actually review real quick. So, we had monsters. What monsters? We had which books, I guess, which is the same as monsters. We had the budget. We had the script writer, the director, music composer. We don't know the director. It could have been anyone, honestly. Jim Jacobus would have done the movie art, yada yada. So, what's the most important thing? Well, the movie itself, to be honest. The story. Now, we talked about the script, who would write it, but what about the script? Now, this is the final thing I want to talk about. What would the actual movie be about? Well, I'd think that it'd be similar to Goosebumps movie, like the Goosebumps movie that we got, but very, very different in a few ways. One, there wouldn't be books. Probably not. If there would, I would be kind of shocked. Is that definitely not an idea they threw on the table? Like, oh, opening books, monsters come out? Definitely not. No. But it could have been one book or something. Or it could have been Slappy or one of the monsters who was a main villain. Whoever would be the main villain would be coming out, bringing these monsters, classic monsters from the books to life. Or it could be related to a curse or something. Or, yeah, curse, sure. Or it could be a world where all the Goosebumps stories are real and they actually happened. Or where the TV show is real and the monsters suddenly just come to life. Who knows? For all we know, it could be anything from they're just there or aliens. So, alien hovercraft. I mean, yeah, I love you guys. Yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video. So yeah, pretty much, we get the gist of the Goosebumps movie in the 90s. We know exactly what it would be like, pretty much, if they were to go sort of how they did it now, but obviously, with what they had at the time, and the most popular monsters, and how Goosebumps was. I could also see merchandise being beyond the roof with the Goosebumps movie in the 90s. More merchandise than we actually got. Like, I know we got reprints, but I don't think we got reprints back then. I think we just got a whole, maybe, series about the movie. Anyways, yeah. Hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I just want to hear your thoughts. If there's comments on this video, I want to hear your thoughts. And anyways, if there's comments in another video, just comment on there what you think about a 90s Goosebumps movie. And I just hope y'all enjoyed this video, and see you back again in another video, like 10 minutes, because I'm about to film 2 shorts for season 6, I think. Yeah. Bye.